and population, vision impaired, I was thankful for that. I was learning to show gratitude to the Creator. I was learning to be respectful to the God. They had a job there. They wasn't there just to punish me and that's me. They there feeding their family. So if I'm having a bad day about being in prison, I ain't got to put it on the guard. You know, how you doing, sir? You know what I mean? I ain't saying try to be his buddy, but then again, don't make his job hard. Don't make, you know, how you learn to fit in, get in where you fit in, and slowly but surely, we often hear that a journey of 1,000 miles go step by step.
Very good.
And slowly but surely, I was able to evolve into a decent human being. Now, a lot of people in prison seen that, but still a lot of old friends and family thought I still was the same. And the test really came once I got out of prison. Because, you know, once you out, what do you do? You know, do you go back to what you was doing, or do you really pray and say, okay, and give me the strength to stay on the straight path? That's why some people frown upon a Muslim praying 5 times a day. If I can make my prayers 5 times a day, I had a good day. You know, I ain't done nothing negative. I done went before my God 5 times. So for me, that type of discipline in prison, and me practicing that outside of prison, which has got me cool. I've been out close to 2.5 years, almost 30 months, and I'm still a Muslim. You know, I've been fortunate enough to help charter a mosque. I've been fortunate enough to be a part of some nice things to help people. So if you stick to what keeps you alive in prison and keeps you sane and that kind of stuff, and you practice those type of habits when you get out, there's a good chance you won't get out. And so that's what me and a bunch of my friends or comrades we trying to do. We're trying to give back to help people and keep a reminder to ourselves of where we come from. I'm in constant contact with a lot of prisoners in prison, let them know that they're close. And the same token, remind me that I'm close. You know what I mean? That hey, at one time, I was making a phone call. You know what I mean? At one time, I was asking somebody to do me a favor.
Somebody else.
Right. So I'm feeling that now, not a burden, but I'm feeling what it's like to be an outlet for someone. And how people say, oh man, you a light to me, Rich. I said, I ain't nowhere in the world a person in prison, but now I got some friends that's still locked up. That when they call me, it really puts me in a good mood to hear they still striving and that I'm still out. Because I used to have dreams in prison about waking up and being out. And several times I done had dreams outside, waking up and still being in. So your mind played tricks on you. And then that's why, you know, people talk about bad association, you know, you speak
but your mind carried you there.
Yeah.
It carried you out. It got you out.
And just it can be done. Now, and a lot of times people think that if you do good, good things come your way. You gotta learn to do good because it's the right thing to do. And that don't have any expectation about doing good. Sometimes good comes from doing good. Don't let that be the root of why you help somebody that you want something in return. Don't let that be the root to why you know you stop doing it serious because this, that, and other. Just I learned to do what's right because it's the right thing to do. And maybe someone, my mom always tell me, if she treats someone right, maybe someone would treat her kids right, and vice versa. You know what I mean? If I'm kind to someone I meet, respectful, maybe someone meets someone I love, they'd be kind and respectful to them. Because one of my biggest fears was I was in prison for armed robbery and a violent charge because someone died as a result of my actions. And I was in fear that something would happen to my family member. How would I, if we reap what we sow? I was wondering when it was going to come back. I believed wholeheartedly that whatever we do come back to us. And I knew what I did. And I was always been waiting to get the phone call that something violent happened to my family. And through the grace and mercy of our Creator, so far so good that, you know, he's been protecting me or been answering my prayers to the point that my grandmother was still alive, my mom was still alive, and all that kind of stuff. And she hadn't had to bury none of her kids. So I would encourage anyone who has problems, growing pains, you know, they got a lot of stuff with gang issues. Just be strong enough to pull yourself away. Be strong to ask for some help. Don't try to go it on your own. You know, talk to your mother and your father. Talk to somebody that can deal with the bully, quote unquote. You know, you can't, you know, man, you can't deal with a giant, but you might have to get another giant to deal with a giant. You know, and maybe the 2 giants can compromise and say, okay, let me have this one and this, that, another. So if you're out there having some problems, you don't want to go to prison, but you're heading that way, don't be afraid.
And you all ought to be able to tell when you're heading that way. Don't
that's right. That's right. If you are doing illegal things, or if you're surviving off illegal things, if your whole life is based on negativity, understand that negativity is going to destroy you and all that's around you in the long run. You know, you can get what you want. You know what I mean? You can get it today, but tomorrow it's going to come back to you. You know, because a lot of people do things and don't even get to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Someone else enjoys it.
Okay.
And realize, you know what I mean? Whatever you do, make it so you can benefit from it. You can be proud of what you do. It's like coming talking to you. it's a good thing for me to get out and talk to someone about something I'm trying to do
Richard,
better.
we're going to have to end this over the last 15 seconds, but you will say God is good.
God is great.
And I would say the same thing.
God is great.
And I appreciate you coming by and giving us that
appreciate
information.
you. Thank
and
you,
let
Doctor.
me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you,
Thank
Doctor.
you. Appreciate you.
All right.